Hello and welcome back to NHarmzWay Plays Fantasy Evolves: A Quest for Magic, Episode 21. Let's do a little tour, shall we? So a couple things have happened. I am not sure. Come on. There you go. Oh, yep, I'm getting a soul. Yay, my perks have been reset. Wait, why? Let's see. No, I wanted to have Feather Fall. Do I have to change it every time? I don't know. I'm starting to use this now, so I like the Feather Fall on the ghostly shape. Because sometimes when I've used my backpack and sleeping bag, it tells me that the bed's no longer in place, and it drops me into the world where we first spawned. So I think I'm going to take that one. I think I'm going to take that one too. Okay. So anyway, so we should have those two, and I'm going to keep this, and every once in a while you're going to see me use it, and we'll be over here. Oh, that was the problem. I reset on a grave soul. I'm just supposed to pray next to the grave in order to actually get the perks. I made a cake. I'm going to put it in here because at some point we're going to go hunt down and hopefully tame a pixie. I was outside for a reason. I figured out how to keep these lit. Basically, they need a redstone signal, so I put a redstone torch under each of them. So now they stay lit, which means that now this is a stoked kiln, this is a stoked cauldron, and this is a stoked crucible. I made the stoked crucible by putting this on an actual axle, and I don't know what this part does other than maybe change the speed at which it turns so that you can get the stuff off that you want. I found that that's actually a good speed for me. And so now I've gotten some things. I did not put it in here. I think I put it inside. So right there. So I've got another crucible, I've got a planter, I've got a soul urn. Well, what those did for us was that got us out of Beyond Survival. We completed except for the poo. I still got to go find a wolf and tame a wolf and feed a wolf in order to get poo from the wolf so I can make the fertilizer. But once I do that, then I can actually do the planter and the soul and all that good stuff. So, right there, that opened up advanced blacksmithing, which we're going to have to make soul forged steel, which means we're going to have to head to the end. Okay, fine. We'll get this one working in a little while. But it also opened up start your own colony. And it gave me the opportunity to either get a supply ship or a supply camp. Well, having played with mine colonies before, I decided we're going to use a mine camp. And we are going to use this area over here out here to build our mine colony. At some point in the near future, and by near future I mean 1 or 2 more episodes. Wow, I don't remember those being that big. At some point in the near future, we are going to take... I'm supposed to also get a building wand. We can make a building wand, but we're supposed to also get a building wand. So, what I'm going to do is this supply camp, we're going to put over here, close to the water. I'm not sure exactly where. Let's see how big it is so that we can actually move it. Yeah, not there. Now don't worry about the torches that we have down around this. Yeah, we're going to have to move this that way. So we're going to go this way with it. Until... There we go. Oh, see, that fits perfect. There we go. This is going to be our supply camp. Now, within the supply camp, there are... Oh, okay, those are fish that are still in the... Okay. Within our supply camp, we should get a town hall. That is not what I meant to do. Flip that back around. There we go. That's where I want it. Let's back up and make sure that I didn't change anything. One from the water there. Should be one from the... Yep. Alright, so what we're going to do is here, and we're going to hit build. We've got our base camp. Now that you have your supplies, how about searching a nice location to place your town hall to create your colony? So, town hall, building tool. There's some stuff in here that is kind of cool. If we would have gotten this sooner, it gives us some things that we could have used. You know, a couple large chests, a furnace. I'm going to stop hitting it with the building tool. A couple of large chests, a furnace, some... I do not know why we've got two. Huh. Alright, that's weird. Not supposed to be there like that. So which one is our actual... This one is, okay. Huh. Wow. So one of the things that we're going to want to do is get up in here. Because it's got cool stuff. We can do it by just going underneath it. We can do it by dropping that and jumping up into it. But we can take these and block of coal, block of gold, another block of gold. So this has some pretty cool resources in it. And I always forget and end up messing myself up. So if we put these, it was 1, 2, 3, and go back to our I don't know why that's sitting like that. But we go back and we grab some more wood. We can fill that back in, and then we've got that nice and neat. I can shorten this circle here in order for us to get a nice view of... Yeah, we'll get that in a couple minutes. Oh no, we got them now. Plant one of those. So I'm going to have to increase my birch production. And the reason I'm going to have to increase my birch production, I don't like how that's sitting. I don't like how it looks. There we go. That's how it's supposed to look. The reason I'm going to want to increase my birch production is because birch, or antique birch, or birch is what I like to use for my mine colonies. It's just a preference. I like the look of the birch in my mine colonies. Okay, so we're going to take... Oh, that's right. We can't do it that way. I should have just went inside. I don't know why I didn't go inside. Instead of picking up the logs, I should have just come in here and grabbed some. I need what, 3? I think I need 3. That should be good. So I think this will be the corner of our colony, right here. We'll go with this as the corner. We'll have the lake out here. Everything within the lake will be hunky-dory. But everything this way and everything that way will be our colony. And we're going to build up our colony to be a pretty robust colony, I hope. And our people who work in our colony will enjoy it. The thing that I like is that it comes with some bookshelves. It comes with a bed. That's going to suck. It's nice when you actually build the supply train and you're playing with mine colonies as your primary means of getting things started and going, and you actually go working that way. Every building that we build is going to require us to get resources. So we can go drop our town hall down, but first plant, food, not food, food, gold, resources, yay. Okay, so we can go put our town hall down. Now, for the town hall, I like it to be somewhat centered within our town. So we're going to go, remembering that that corner right there is what I'm going to use as our edge of town. We're going to have the lake. We're going to probably have a fisherman on the lake, but pretty much where this supply train, the supply camp is going to be the corner of where our town is. So with that in mind, we're going to want our town center to be probably somewhere here. And I'm going to go up 1. So we'll use the build tool, and we're going to, so we can make it with asahi, we can make it with birch, we can make it with dark oak, we can make it, that's a big log cart. That's not what I wanted to change. I wanted to change our, okay, it's changing all of them. I don't want a pirate ship. Oh, that's kind of neat. I want our building, our town hall, to be, so you get these choices. You can do wooden, stone, mesa, space work, sand. I said stand. Sandstone, medieval oak, medieval dark oak, medieval birch. I like medieval birch. See how that looks. This is how the level 1 town hall would look. And it's a good size building. I think though that we're going to want it to go, so what we're going to want it to do, So we click this. So we're going to want it to turn. And I'm going to want it to be all on that level, not on this level. So this is basically our town limits. As you can see, it's a pretty good size. This is only a level 1. It goes up to level 5, but that's going to be our town limits. And remember I told you that I want this corner over here. So we're going to have to move it even more. It's going to have to go up on the hill. But I want this corner over here to be basically not here, but on the other side of the lake so that we can actually use this for our fishing hut. So we're going to have to move that. And we're going to have to move it this way. Move it towards us. Okay, so we actually have to be sitting on it, or maybe not. Maybe that's just going to be our size. Alright, I don't want to have to dig out a lot of rock. Or a lot of Alright, so that's level 1. Level 2, level 3. See, it gets much bigger. Level 4, level 5. Heard him coming across the sand. So, yeah, this will end up being a pretty good size structure, but I'm thinking we're going to want it facing this way. How does that look? Now, a lot of this here is going to go away. And you guys saw when we were looking at this, that border, that's the border of our town. So that's going to, we're going to put a wall up out there. We're going to find that border, we're going to put a wall up out there, and we're going to try and keep raiders out of our town. But I think this is where we're going to put this. And so for now, it's going to sit right here. It's got a good size to it. And at some point, colonists are going to, citizens are going to start dropping out of here. One of the first problems with citizens, see, our first settler, is we have to protect them. They're just going to hang out here, but they're not protected. Let's see if we can... He's got strength of 2, endurance of 2, charisma of 3, intelligence of 1, and dexterity of 1. Our first thing we're going to have to build, before we even complete this town hall, is a builder's hut. So let's go back, and let's work on a builder's hut. And we're going to have to make bread for these guys. In the beginning, bread is their go-to meal. So we're going to have to start giving them bread so that everybody has something to eat. Which means we're going to spend some time harvesting our wheat. And hopefully making bread from it. Oh, baby zombie. Man, I don't like baby skeletons, baby zombies, baby... I haven't seen baby creepers, thankfully. But I don't like the baby versions because they're so much faster. Can I make the regular bread with this? Just 3 across for bread, 2 across for bread? It doesn't appear to be. So, in order to make flour, and with flour I can't make bread. So what other ways? I can just smelt flour. Okay. So the cool thing about this is I built the mortar and pestle so we can. The other thing is, while our guys out there, we probably want to sleep through the night so that they are not being subjected to all the mobs. Alright, so I want to grab that. Didn't want to throw that in there. Alright, so we put 1, 2, 3, 4 of those in, and we go 1, and then we can keep doing that. And we can make bread for our guys. And I don't know, I think there's only 4. Oh no, there's 5. There's 5 spaces, so we could do up to 5. And then we just cook the flour to make the bread. And we have quite a bit of wheat over here that we've accumulated, so we can work that more as we need to. Oak log. I think we can do half and work this. Okay. Put up our seeds. Put up our meat. Put the plant stuff there. Hemp I've been keeping down here when we get it. Alright, so the next thing we were going to make was the builder's hut, or the first thing we're going to make is the builder's hut. So we go here and we go to @mine colony, and we look for the builder's hut. Now the builder's hut is going to take a door, planks, and a building tool. I think that we can change it to whatever type we want. So no matter what we use as far as the door or the planks, so door, planks, building tool. Did I do that wrong? Okay, so do I not have the right stuff? Do I have to use an oak door? Okay, so let's take that door off and do some oak doors and see what, yeah, okay, so fine. So there's our builder's hut. I'm liking that the building tool is not using durability. We're going to start putting these here because we're going to probably need more than one builder at some point. We're going to need citizens' huts, we're going to need delivery men, we're going to need farms, we're going to make a lumberjack hut, a guard tower. I mean, we're going to work on these things. But let's go back out and let's start by getting the stuff that we need for our builder's hut. I want our first builder's hut to be close to, but not on top of, our town hall. And as you can see, we now have 4 citizens. We have Hunter, which we've met. We have Susan W. Gorney. We have Henry V. Gary. I think that's who we actually met, was Henry. And we have Charlotte X. Ardern. Okay, so our first builder's hut, I think we should put over here. Builder's hut, I want it to be Ooh, medieval birch alternative. No, I just want medieval birch. Alright, so we'll take that and we will see. Now, with this, we can increase its level. Yeah, so that's not a good level. That's where we're going to want it. And then let's see, we're going to want to see where this actually overhangs or overlaps. 3, 4, 5. Alright, so our builder's hut's going to be that big when all is said and done. And eventually you can see we're going to need a lot of brick. We're going to need a lot of birch. We're going to need andesite and cobblestone and stone and stone bricks, stone stairs, stone. You know, we're going to need quite a bit of stuff for this. So that's good. Go back to here, take it back to a level 1, and that's where we're going to want it. Now that we've got that, we need to come back. Oh, see, I did that almost perfect. We're going to need to come back here, recall our citizens. They all come to us. Hunter
Not good enough, eh?
became our builder. We're going to want to give him some food. We're going to want to assign one of these people to build the builder's hut. And I'm not sure, I don't remember if we can do that from inside. Yeah. So, manage our workers. Right now, Hunter is our worker. So, we're... oh, okay. So, they're going to hire based on the first person that came out. Manual. Okay, so we want to fire that one, and we want to see one of these, Henry with endurance of 7 or Susan with endurance of 7, is going to be, we're going to want them to be our builder. I think that the dexterity of Susan is going to do us better over time. So we're going to do it that way. And now, there's our builder. So, the other thing is, when we click on this, we can look at what we need. So we need 35 cobblestone, 21 birch wood planks, 1 crafting table, 3 coarse dirt. We're going to need all of this stuff. So, for instance, 1 torch. We can put
this looks fantastic. What's next?
1 torch in there in the inventory, and when we look at the build options, second page of the GUI. Required resources 100%. That's their inventory. Okay, I'm not sure how this is set up, but I've had to give them tools and
You're so wise.
stuff in the past in order to make them. So we know we need no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. So we need 1 birch door, 48 birch wood, 21 birch wood planks. So see all of this stuff? Right now let's go get cobblestone, the crafting table. They don't need the torch anymore. Cobblestone stairs, 6, 35, and 2. So let's go grab that. And take it back to them so they can start working. So 35, there's 32. Okay. We know they're going to need some of this. We haven't made any birch planks yet. They're going to need those, so we're going to have to make some of those. They're going to need stairs. They're going to need slabs. Okay. Let's make some of these. And so what's going to happen is I'm going to start setting up buildings and feeding them the necessary equipment for them so that they can start building. We are going to split our rations to them equally, and you can give them food just by clicking on them and going to their inventory and giving them the food. Sometimes your builder will be doing their work and taking care of whatever it is that they're working on, and instead of keeping their food, they will put it in the inventory like the builder's hut inventory, and so then they won't have food. The cool thing is that they tend to use, depending on the rest of what they're doing, they tend to only use one a day. Okay, so go back to here, and we want to give all of that. Do we have 21? We did. We have all of that, all of that, all of that. So a birchwood door, birchwood fence, slabs, stairs. See, the coarse dirt, we're going to have to work on coarse dirt. We can make a crafting table right now, and we can use the crafting table. No, we can't, but we can make it. Birch door, 13 fences, 10 slabs. This is why I'm going to do the resource gathering for the building after or between episodes instead of during the episode, because I'm going to show you this first one and show you what it takes, but it's actually it can be quite a pain to get all the resources. I've spent the better part of an hour just gathering up the resources needed for what I should start doing is putting my notepad next to the keyboard so I can write down what we need, because that would be helpful. But I did not, so... And I'm going to have to increase my birch production because we're going to run through that quick. We're going to run through this quick. Alright, so we needed a birch door. We're going to need multiple birch doors, but we're going to need the one. We're going to need birch slabs. I don't remember how many, but 24 might be a good start. I think we need birch. We're not using acacia, so I'm going to use it to make the sticks. And then if I want a birch fence, it was that in the middle and this on the outside? No, it was the other way. I don't remember how many they needed, but we'll start with that for now. The door. Alright, so let's go back See what else we need to give. And now I'm going to really need to start sleeping through the night because we don't want any of the mobs out here to kill our villagers. And so we're going to have to be real careful about putting up our stuff. So there's a birch door, the fences, the slabs, 78 stairs, 3 coarse dirt. So 78 stairs and 3 coarse dirt. I remember we made coarse dirt at some point, but I don't remember how. So we're going to have to remember how. And we're going to need a lot of that birch. Let's see. Coarse dirt. Let's just put dirt and then see which one gives me coarse dirt. So coarse dirt is gravel and dirt, and that gives us 4. That'll be plenty. So we've got 2. Gravel was in this one. Yep, right there. We'll build some coarse dirt. So 2 things of coarse dirt, that's plenty. We only needed 3. Put the rest up there, okay. But this is going to be our life for a little bit while we build up this colony. And once we get to a certain point, we can use our citizens for to help defend themselves. You know, at first we're going to have to do the defending because raiders are going to come, and one of the things that I'm going to want to do is build a nice wall around the colony so the raiders can't get to our colonists, and we're gonna work on that. I needed 78 stairs, didn't I? That gives me 10 by 8. That was 80. I'm seriously thinking about taking our horse back and forth because it would be quicker. Alright, coarse dirt, stairs. Yeah, I'm scaring the crap out of that bunny. So we got the stairs, we got the dirt. Now we need timber frames 11. Alright, I'm not going to lie to you. I need to look that up. Birch, timber, frame. That is 2 birch planks, and the building tool gives me 4, and I need 11, and I'm going to need more. Alright. And so each of those things that we need. Alright. Each of those things that we need, we're going to have to build and bring out. And at some point, she's going to want either a shovel or I think a shovel. So we give her understanding that in the very beginning, until they are, I don't want to say older, but it's not the right word. Until they are, you know, when you look here and you look at the request, see, she wants a shovel. She can use a wood. Open request. Tool of class. So wood or gold. So we have not enough. So we're going to have to build her a wood shovel. It's always a good idea. I knew she was going to need one. I should have just built it for her. She's actually going to need more than one because wood shovels are not going to last that long. But a couple of these, and there's one, and then two of these. We'll put those there. So we'll give, oops. So we'll give her one of them. It's also a good idea while you're out here building this stuff for you to start looking at what the other buildings you want built need. So while she's actually taking care of building the builder's hut.
You say so.
So just gave her one of the shovels. I'm going to put the other two in here. See what I said about her putting the bread in here? So one of the things she's going to do is she's going to start probably taking away some of these things. So we're going to want to try and anticipate where we're going to need to put some of these so that the area that she's in does not end up being we can't do anything about that middle area. All we can do is keep sleeping when it's time to sleep. But let her build that stuff up, or let her... Wow, she had already gone through the first one, so... I want these, and I want to see this. So we're going to have to build ourselves some walls to surround our village, and we're going to have to build ourselves some, not build, but we're going to have to take care of some of the stuff that's outside our village. We're going to have to make some more torches. The cool thing is, now that we've got the mill up there working properly, we can make the nether. I want to do that. We can make the nether coal, and each of these will make us a torch. And we get 2 or 4 nether coal, I forgot. I forgot how much we get per, I think it's 2. Per operation. So that's the timer saying that's the end of our time today. So we do 1 hellfire dust, 1 charcoal dust, and we get 4 nether coal. So that's probably our best bet, is to use nether coal to make our torches and start lighting up those areas out there that are around. I had one in here. We're going to take one of these chests. We're going to take it out by our town hall for now. Not in the area where the town hall actually is going to be built, but like right next to it. Like here. And we're going to start putting excess materials in it to store for right now. Alright, so we started mine colonies today. That's pretty darn good. She is probably waiting on a tool. And I'm hoping she doesn't have to go too deep.
If you say so.
Nope, she's waiting on a pickaxe. And she can use a wood or gold pickaxe. Alright, so let's go grab her a pickaxe. I will work on her requests in between episodes, see if we can get the builder's hut up and running so that she has a place to start doing her building from. One of the buildings that I'm going to have, we're going to keep this building just like it is, but I'm going to have her build something different. We can do wood, right? It was wood or gold. I don't need those. Put these up here. I wanted... At some point in the near future, I'm going to look at gold and see if it's got better durability. You know, I can look at that right now, can't I? Alright, so I hope you guys liked the episode. I hope that you guys come back for more. We will see... Now, wooden is better than gold. They will level up with experience and be able to use better tools. So, right now, everybody's probably going to use wood. So, anyway, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, and we will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a great day. This has been NHarmzWay. Bye-bye.